You have been taught that a warrior never retreats, that to stand and fight, no matter the cost, is the ultimate measure of courage. The world celebrates the glorious last stand, the defiant roar in the face of impossible odds. But what if this is a beautiful lie? What if the loudest roar is often just the death rattle of the ego? The Stoics, who were masters of strategy, as well as the soul, knew a truth that requires a deeper, colder courage. Sometimes, the bravest, most powerful, and most strategic thing you can do is to walk away. First, you must learn to walk away from a war you cannot win. This is the war against externals. You wage it every time you try to command another person's opinion, every time you rage against a past mistake, every time you demand that the world conform to your desires. This is not a battle. It is an act of insanity. It is like screaming at the rain to stop. You are squandering your life force, your precious reserves of tranquility, on a battlefield where you have no power. The weak man stays and fights this unwinnable war because his ego cannot accept reality. The brave man, the Stoic, performs a ruthless strategic calculation. He recognizes that his power does not lie in commanding the storm, but in commanding the ship. Walking away from the war against externals is not an act of surrender. It is an act of supreme wisdom, a redeployment of your forces to the only battlefield that matters, your own inner citadel. Second, you must learn to walk away from the poison that corrupts your virtue. You find yourself in a room where gossip is the currency. You are in a relationship that celebrates your vices. You are in a career that asks you to compromise your principles for a paycheck. The world tells you to stay, to adapt, to be a team player. This is the path of slow soul death. To remain in toxic soil is to guarantee that you will bear toxic fruit. The brave decision, the Stoic decision, is to walk away. This is not an act of anger or of judgment. It is the cold, clean act of a surgeon removing a cancerous growth. It will be painful. It will be unpopular. But it is a declaration that your character is not for sale. You are choosing the harsh, open air of integrity over the slow suffocation of a comfortable compromise. You are choosing your virtue over your convenience. Third, you must learn to walk away from the battle for the last word. You are insulted. You are challenged by a fool. Your ego screams for you to engage, to prove them wrong, to win the argument. To have the last word feels like a victory, but it is the hollowest victory of all, won on a battlefield of fools. Every moment you spend arguing with someone committed to misunderstanding you is a moment stolen from your life's great work. Walking away is not an admission of defeat. It is the ultimate power move. It is a silent declaration that says, "My peace is more valuable than your nonsense. My purpose is more important than this petty skirmish." It shows that you are not a reactive animal, goaded into a fight by any passing provocation. You are a commander who chooses his battles with care, saving his strength for the wars that truly matter. As Marcus Aurelius might say, the greatest victory over a fool is to require no victory at all. Walking away is not an escape from a fight. It is a courageous march toward what is essential. It is a ruthless act of triage, preserving your strength, your peace, and your virtue for the battles that can and must be won. It is the choice to conquer yourself, rather than to be consumed by the world.